Hello, welcome again to our segment of today. In our previous session, we learned how to create customers, creating invoice, and receiving partial receipts from our customers. In our today's segment, I want us to learn how to make cash sales. By now, by the fact that we sold some items in our last segment, if you come to list, then item list, you realize that your item have reduced based on the item that we sold in relation to the credit sales. So at this point, I want us to check this part and do some cash sales. On this segment, we are told that the company had a policy of maintaining reorder level of 5 units for every item. The following sales were made during the period. So these are the cash sales that we are making. So for cash sales, remember by the fact that we don't have any individual person or any talk about not like on credit. On this case, in our cycle, if you go to home in our cycle, you can see we're having what? Creating sales receipts. So I want us to create our sales receipts in our cycle. I can go to that point in creating our sales receipts. Alternatively, you can come and do aspect of your customers. Then on customers, of course, you can come and create not only this time we are not making, of course, aspect of because you see these are what we did in our last class where we are talking of creating our invoices, right? So this time round, we'll just be creating our sales receipts. So customer name we have in this case, we can just do this as at the beginning of the period. We can have the cash sales. So in this case, we can just have here as our cash sales, where on that point, I'll be having cash sales on that case, right? So making our cash sales, we are making cash sales for Samsung, where we are doing cash. So we need to consider our cash item. In this case, we are having the first item, I'm talking of 32 inch. These are cash sales.